Hello, my name is Emily Stutzman-Jones. I'm the Academic Director of the Institute for Sustainable Practice at Lipscomb University. I've traveled in Kenya and Uganda and did my master's research in Uganda. I met my husband on a mission trip to Meru, Kenya. So Kenya is close to my heart, and I'm excited that Healing Hands International brought me and some folks at Lipscomb into this conversation around the awesome agriculture development work you are doing and the successes that you're seeing there. And we are excited to participate in helping you understand and gather information to assess the impact of this work. So I also want to let my colleague Ross Graham, who's a graduate student in the sustainability program right now at Lipscomb, he's working on this project as well.
Yeah, as she said, my name is Ross Graham. I am a grad student helping out on this project. I am essentially interested in the social aspects of sustainability, and I'm interested in getting involved in any programs that not only help us keep the planet but also keep people happy as well. And so I heard about the project through Healing Hands International, contacted Emily, and I'm looking forward to finding out what can be improved and also about all the great things that have been going on so far.
That's right. So we're excited to be a part of this because you are doing such great work and having such an impact on the lives of your neighbors. We've heard wonderful things about these workshops, about the humans' lives that are improved, about the agricultural practices that are good for the earth and good for the soil and good for producing good food, and as well as about the spiritual growth that has occurred. I am a Christian, and I believe that acting out my faith by spreading the good news of Jesus Christ through agricultural work is a beautiful connection. Jesus spoke in parables of agriculture, and many people connected to him through his stories. And I am excited for the work that you are doing to further Christ's mission in the world, introducing more people to him and to the abundant life that God has promised to those who will follow him. We're excited for the seeds you're planting in the hearts of people and the seeds that are being planted in good soil and are being cared for and producing good crops.
We have met with Chris Gingles and Bert Nowers, who of course you all know from Healing Hands International, and they've spoken to us about the work that they've done so far, and everyone's very excited about how the agricultural programs have progressed so far. They have enlisted our help specifically in conducting a survey on the agricultural workshops.
So what is the purpose of this survey? The purpose is to gather information about how people are using the training that they received in the workshops. Another purpose of this survey is to share that information that we gather about how people are using what they learned. Healing Hands International is interested in sharing that success with others. So they want to share the success of these projects with donors, Christians and others who have contributed money and resources to help get these projects and these workshops going on the ground, and want to know the good that has come as a result of their participation, the partners that you have all over the world. And also Healing Hands International is interested in applying for funding, grants and other funding opportunities to expand the work that's going on. They're excited about the impact and about the success, and measuring this success through a survey is one way to have good information, good data to share with those groups that will be deciding which projects get increased support, financial support. So we are doing this survey to help them get that information to be able to share with donors as well as organizations that can support future agricultural projects.
The only way to do that, and we can't stress this enough, is to get accurate, truthful clear answers. Your job as survey collectors is to collect information from the people who have participated in the workshop so far. Healing Hands International will not know who has said what. They won't see answers individually. All they will see is a group of data at the end. They will not know who's collected what information. You are not being evaluated, Ebenezer is not being evaluated, and even the workshop attendees are not being evaluated. Workshop attendees are simply providing information on their experience, and you are collecting this information and sending it to us.
So everybody that we've talked to with Healing Hands International is so proud of you and proud of the work that you're doing. No one is on the line. You are secure. Everyone is very proud of you and the work that you're doing and wants to help you keep doing that and keep doing more. So no one will know Chris or Ebenezer or Bert Nowers will not know who collected what information, and they will not know. Ebenezer will know who collected what information, but by the time that anyone at Healing Hands International stateside sees that, it will all be grouped together. We will keep everything in confidence. All of the information that you get from participants will never be linked to their names once it gets to us and we de-identify or remove their names from it. And we will only work with information in groups. And the folks at Healing Hands International will only see that information when it's all put together to be able to answer those questions. So this, to stress again, your performance is not being evaluated. The success of the workshop as a whole and the impact of the workshop as a whole. And we want to learn information that can help you do these workshops better, help you be more effective in this role. But for this project, your only job is to collect information, record it, and then it will be sent to us to be analyzed. So what is Healing Hands International interested in? What topics will this survey cover? So this survey covers what was learned in the workshops, how that learning was applied in agriculture, and how people who learned in the workshops shared what they learned with others. They're also interested in the impact of these agricultural workshops on food security. Food security is a measure of the availability of food. Food security measures how consistently, over time, enough nutritious food is available to a household. So you'll see topics related to food security and the measure of how much food households have available to them at different times on this survey. As a Christian organization with a mission of spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ, the Healing Hands International is also interested in the spiritual development of people who participated in these workshops. So you'll see questions about how individuals grew in their faith and connected the agricultural activities that they learned to some of the teachings of Jesus and some of the applications of what they learned to their lives as Christians.
So we developed the survey. Basically, Healing Hands International approached us and they wanted to develop a survey of sufficient depth and clarity so that they could measure the effectiveness of their agriculture workshops so that going forward they can look to improve the work that they do already. They passed on to us some broad areas such as the ones Emily just talked about, and they basically wished to know more. So we utilize survey construction techniques that are commonly accepted in research of this kind, and we use them to develop a survey that measures specific tangible successes and also measures where the opportunities for improvement are.
So I'm excited for you and the work that you'll be doing to collect this information. In the next video, we'll discuss some problems you may encounter when collecting this information from the people who attended the workshops, and we will also demonstrate how to collect that information.